Welcome back. It's a few days. It's a few days after the foundation videos you would have seen. So that was on the Tuesday. We're now on Saturday. We just literally came back from the beach. Lovely 4-day trip. I'll put a video up probably before you see this one anyway. But I thought I'd just come up and have a look and see where they got to after we left. Thought I'd walk because it was overcast today. It's a mistake because it's still absolutely boiling hot, but always good to get some exercise in. So let's see where they got to. Oh wow. Ooh, it's a warm one. So, it looks like they've just finished up doing the exterior wall and the two kind of foundation pillars without the vertical bits. So I think what they were saying is they had to come back over the last couple of days or even at the beach, keep putting water onto the cement so it doesn't crack, and then they're going to be coming next week to do something else. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, pretty much. Oh, let me just get down in here. Pretty much as we left it on Tuesday, except for they've now kind of leveled it completely, and you can see it's hardening really well, which is quite good. So I think it probably gives you a better indication now it's dry of just kind of where it's going to be. So this is the foundation thickness, but the actual outer walls themselves will only be as thick as the rebar. So probably half the width of the foundations will be the wall, which is quite good because it gives us an extra, I don't know, foot or so. I don't know what that is, maybe half a foot of interior space, which is good. It's the way you want it to be. It'll be really exciting to see this kind of start to take shape, and I think this has been the hardest bit to get done, is digging it down, building the foundations. In here, this will just be filled back up, so they'll take some of the soil they've dug out, fill either side of the foundation, so this will all be filled, that will all be filled, and these pillars will come up higher as well in this sort of back centre of the house. Is there anything else really to update on? Nothing much. It's just quite exciting to actually see something going on, as I've probably said many times now. Yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's finished. Or, well, we're a long way off finished, to be fair, but until it's livable, let's say. But it gives a really nice, now you can actually see the footprint, it gives a really nice indication of the house and how it's going to be. So yeah, coming in, this will be the nice driveway, so have a nice little slope down. We'll have enough parking here for one, maybe two cars. So it should, on the plans anyway, you've got enough for one in front, one behind, kind of on this slope. We've been discussing whether or not and again this will be later down the track, whether we kind of extend the driveway out and around. I'll show you kind of why. Because the thinking is are we going to have a bit of garden right next to the drive? Probably not. So actually it might make sense to extend it so we've got a bit of extra vehicle storage, maybe build kind of like an outbuilding kind of garage thing over there. But yeah, you can kind of see the vision is that yeah, we'd probably extend it out with this wall here. So kind of along, and then it would be in line with extend out to what I was saying, and it would be in line with the front of the house then. So it's now the following Monday, the 19th of August. So a week after you've seen the first videos. The guys are just here removing some of the metal paneling on the foundation. So just a quick update this time, just showing you kind of what that looks like. It actually looks really good. Done a really good job, and then hopefully we'll film more over the next couple of days. I think they might be doing one more upright pour of concrete, hopefully before we go. We've just been kind of sorting some stuff out of the bank and some electric bits and bobs we need to pay for, so in between doing stuff like that, which haven't been recorded because it's boring, we will update you on this as much as we can. So let me take you around and show you where they're at. So yeah, it doesn't look too different from what it did before. You can see in there where they've still got the metal inside, but this is effectively the finished product with the metal exterior now removed. I have absolutely no knowledge of concrete, so I mean, it looks good. It looks like concrete, so that is awesome. I'm sure that our architect and engineer who are managing the job know more than me, and I guess if they've signed it off, I'm happy. But yeah, it looks really good, looks clean. Obviously you will never see any of this ever because it will all be buried, so it's good to document it now just so we can see what it looks like at different stages. Yeah, and you can kind of another short update. Nothing much changed since the last one, except for pretty much all of the support like metal sheets for the foundations have been removed. Yeah, it's looking good. I did think they were going to pour like a metal pillar there. A concrete pillar there, but it looks like they've removed the box, so not quite sure what's happening there. I will ask, but other than that, it looks fine from absolutely no knowledge of building.
Значи у нас тебе сонга може ли да
So it's the last day, we're going back tomorrow, and we're just doing the final decision making we can while we're here. So we started to fill in the inside, which is good. The actual floor level, I don't know if you can see, there's 29, it's going to be that top line over there. So actually the floor is probably going to be about this high, the start of it, which means we've got quite a gap to fill up. So we're deciding we're going to have a smaller, we just agreed we're going to stick with a smaller veranda, because there was a plan where it could go all the way around, but we think we're going to lose too much garden. So the plan is actually just to have one small veranda about 3 meters out from the house, and then we're going to just fill the rest of this with soil all around once the house is done, which obviously will be a later stage, to bring it up to where the windows and stuff will be. So initially it's going to be a bit odd in that we'll probably have to almost climb into the house, but we think in the long term it will look better having more soil rather than a load of concrete and stuff like that. There was a suggestion to have the inside of the house dropped, but then there'd be a step up and out, and I think that'll look terrible, so we're not doing that. But yeah, I think if we go for the cement all the way around, we're kind of hamstringing ourselves, and we're stuck with it then. Whereas worst case scenario, if we do want the cement later, we can always put it in later.
I think we're ready to move in.
You think?
Ta-da!
Yeah, it's done. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many little decisions that you don't necessarily think about. So we've just decided that the veranda's going to come out by an extra 0.3 of a metre. It's just
Just so it's not really like on top of each other. You've got more space for tables and stuff.
yeah, Kate's thinking about the important stuff. Outdoor dining.
You were thinking about it. You were thinking about food all the time. What are you like?
Oh, thankfully the shade just come over. I'll show you quickly the inside now it's filled, although it's the same as it was. But with soil in there now, so I'm not going to walk on it because it's a bit loose, so I'll probably sink inside. But yeah, that's the footprint of the house, pretty much done. Hold on, let's get the shot for the, I don't know, for whatever this is going to end up being. Wow.
Do you know the button thing?
No, this is just a video. So we're looking out into yonder. Yeah.
Go keep up.
Oh, it's quite nice of a cloud, to be honest. So that's it for this week's episode. I hope you've all really enjoyed it. As you can see, the house is really starting to take shape. Well, at least the foundations are. And it's nice to finally see some decent progress on the land. In the next one, we actually start to get off of ground level, which is super exciting, and I can't wait to share this with you. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.